Good morning, pensioner prepper here. I was reading on the internet that the British government are saying to holidaymakers who stop it, cat! Cat scratching at my insulation that I'm going to put up. That the Bulgarian lev is going to turn to the euro at the end of the year. Now, I live in Bulgaria, as you know, so I mean, I'm not so sure on what's happening, but let's say what's happening by the British government is saying is true. What they're saying is, if you're a holidaymaker and you have levs, that's a 10 lev note. Whoops, that's a 10 lev note. To cash it in before, because it'd be once this changes to the euro, it'll be worthless. Do you remember me doing the Mars bar economics, where it said that money does become worthless quite frequently with money changes, monetary changes. So the lev. Now, as a prepper, I recommended silver. This is a 1 ounce piece of silver. It's it's a Vienna. It's the Austrian Vienna. It's based in euros. I'll have to get my glasses on, but it's a 1 ounce piece of silver. I also recommended that, particularly in the UK, you buy gold. This is half sovereign, or the gold in Britannia, that's a 1/10. Why sovereigns of Britannia is because it's a currency in Britain and it doesn't attract capital gains tax. It doesn't attract VAT. Even in Europe, the silver will attract VAT. But let's say, for sake of argument, this collapses in view. So people are not going to be looking for that in the situation which looks to be coming along, with money inflates itself out of existence. So how many bags of this, or onions, or whatever, everyday produce which you need to survive and you can't grow for yourself, when money, currency itself is valueless. Now at the moment this will cost you about 32 euros. 32 euros, which is about 65 of these, right? Roughly about 30 pounds in that. When I first bought these a while ago, they were 14 euros, and before I've started they were even less, 10 or 5 or something like that. So think about it. Now you've got the situation where this is no longer tradable. Now this at current prices will buy about 20 bags of this and a few bags of this to go with it. Say roughly 25 bags, but you're not going to want 25 bags. So you need a smaller denomination of this to trade. Now I'm coming to a situation which is alarming me right at the moment, because I came to buy what they call fractional silver, small amounts, you know, like 1/10,000, things like that, like sixpence size, you know, or what you call the 1 pence size or whatever, small amounts, so you could have everyday trading on the markets for everyday commodities like your spuds and things like that. But you're not going to be able to trade this And you can pay your taxes in that because obviously they're much more, but you're not going to be able to trade this up every day, so you need fractional pieces of silver. Now, in the gold, I do have fractional pieces of gold, but this is worth at least 50 bags of these spuds at present current prices. It's only 1 gram, so you're not going to be trading with gold, are you? Or your sovereigns and things like that. That is for long-term wealth preservation, not for everyday use. But when it comes to buying it, the fractional silver is not available. In fact, less of these are available now. So silver is getting snapped up, and the smaller coinage of silver is getting snapped up, and it's out of stock. So what's happening? Now, in my opinion, the reason why it's out of stock is people are realising that they need a smaller fractional silver to do everyday trading, so they're getting it while it's available. Does that suggest to you that it's an economic crisis coming up? A crash of some sort coming up? Surely somebody's realising something that we and I are not really a party to. Big banks and things like that are snapping up gold and silver, particularly silver, and things like that. The price is blipping all over the place. So, the only thing I was to say from pensioner prepper, get it while you can. Because once it's gone, it's too late for you. I've got some, I've not got a massive amount, but I think I've got enough to weather the storm. Have you? Pensioner prepper. I'm going to turn this off at the back. So I'm wishing you all well. So take care for now.